Hi, good afternoon. Lovely to meet you. Is this your first consultation with us, or? Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so I'm just gonna ask you some questions right out the gate. We're gonna get to it, okay? And I'm gonna be keeping tabs with my computer and keyboard here. So, do any of these sound familiar? Ring a bell? Key and Peele, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, The Chappelle Show, and Practical Jokers. Do those sound familiar to you? Okay, so what I'm going to do is what I want you to do is to tell me which ones you think, rank them from the most lighthearted to the darkest. Okay, so let me write them down first. So we got Key and Peele. We got It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. We got The Chappelle Show. And we got Impractical Jokers. Okay, so I have them all on the board. I'm just going to drag and drop them according to how you rank them. So, Key and Peele, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, The Dave Chappelle Show, and Practical Jokers. So again, we're going to rank them from what you think is the most lighthearted to the darkest. Okay, there's no right or wrong answers. So just let me know when you're ready. Okay. And if you haven't seen the show, just let me know and I'll make note of that. Even if you've seen one episode, that's good. Oh, wait a minute. In the pre-screening, they showed you clips of each episode, right? Okay, good. Or clips of every show. Okay, so yeah, you could just make your judgment based off of those clips. I'm sorry. Yeah, I got you confused with the previous person. Okay. Okay, so we got It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia here. That was clip 13 that you've seen. Okay, and... okay. So where do you want to put the Chappelle Show on this? Alright. And where did you rank Key and Peele at? So from the most lighthearted to the darkest. Okay. Alright. Okay. So now we're going to move on to the animated shows. And I believe we showed you one clip of each. So you're just going to rank those clips? Okay. So we got home movies. We have SpongeBob, the SquarePants, yes. We have Rick and Morty, Family Guy, South Park, King of the Hill. Oh, I should be writing these. Hold on. Home movies. Sorry. SpongeBob SquarePants. Rick and Morty. Where's it? Yeah, it's raining right now. Okay. So we got SpongeBob, we got Rick and Morty, Family Guy. We got South Park. King of the Hill. We got regular show. Some of these shows might not seem like the other, but that's fine too. Okay, that was intentional. Adventure Time. Archer. I personally haven't seen Archer. I've seen a clip of it, but I've never seen the full episode or anything. But I do like the main voice actor for Archer. What's his name? Benjamin something. I don't know. John Benjamin or something like that. Yeah. Bob's Burgers. I've never seen Bob's Burgers either, and I know the same voice actor who plays Archer plays Is Bob the father in that? Yeah, I have no idea. Okay, some Bob's Burgers. Okay, we got Simpsons. I haven't seen Simpsons in years. And we got Courage the Cowardly Dog. And we've got Futurama. I heard they brought that back. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, so I have no idea. Okay. So you're gonna rank them from what you think is the most lighthearted to the darkest. Okay. And again, we got home movies. And also, if you haven't seen them, oh well, no, you've seen the clip. Sorry, yeah. So home movies: SpongeBob, Rick and Morty, Family Guy, South Park, King of the Hill, Regular Show, Adventure Time, Archer, Bob's Burgers, Simpsons, Courage the Cowardly Dog, and Futurama. Okay, let me drag that show. Regular Show. Okay, let me put that higher up. And you want me to bring Courage lower? Okay. And where do we want to put Family Guy? Okay. South Park. You want that, is that before or after Family Guy? Okay. Let's drag and drop. Let's see. Okay, let's drag Archer and put that here. And we want to put Futurama right there. And Bob's Burgers. We want to put that. Was that after Simpsons, you said? Or. Okay. Okay, let me put that, bring that up, and let's bring this down, and let's bring this all the way to the top like you said. Okay, I think we're good with the rearranging. So now I'm just gonna ask you a few questions. Do you use dark humor as a coping mechanism or strategy? Okay. I feel like a lot of people do that, whether they realize it or not. So that sounds like a clear yes to me. Okay, I could be. Yeah, okay. Let's see. How often do you make jokes that you would yourself consider dark? Okay. And what type of people or crowd do you make these jokes with? Friends, family, at work, with strangers even? Or is it kind of just a humor that you contain within yourself? Okay. Okay. And how do these type of jokes make you feel when you tell them yourself? How do you notice or think that they make others around you feel? Does it depend on who you're telling it to? Or? Okay. How do you feel when someone tells you a dark joke, or you hear a dark joke from someone else? Or even if you're eavesdropping, you hear it from a different conversation, a third party. Okay. Sorry. I always lose my lighting in here because light goes dead after a little bit. Okay. Oops. Where were we? What did I just ask you? Oh, right. Okay. What kind of jokes do you tell? Be as specific as possible if you can. That includes self-deprecating jokes. Okay. So is it self-deprecating a yes or a no? Okay. Yeah. All right. What type of shows do you, if you do watch TV, what type of shows do you find humorous? Or clips or things on YouTube? Anything that you consume, what do you find humorous? Even in, you can even give me some examples of daily life, day-to-day experiences. Yeah? Alright. Yep. How often do you think you laugh in a day? Are these heavy laughs, belly laughs, just a chuckle, kind of maybe you don't really laugh but you think it's funny? Because there's some things you find funny but you might not necessarily laugh out loud. Yeah, I do that a lot. Okay, so for what's your threshold? Where do you cross the line? I guess at what point would you find it inappropriate to make a joke, or what do you think is inappropriate to joke about? Like, do you have something that you won't joke about for any time, no matter the circumstances, or does it just kind of depend on the social emotional climate? Do you just go based off of your intuition, or do you think you're emotionally intelligent? I can kind of read the room a little bit. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most comfortable, how comfortable or uncomfortable are you with dark humor as a whole? Just the whole, I know this is a big generalization, but just as a whole. So that can be on TV, that can be, I mean, just conversation. Okay, so let me move the slider a little bit more. Okay. Do you personally think that you're easily offended? I know it's kind of hard to think about that for yourself, but you know yourself. So do you find that you're easily offended, or okay, or I guess a synonym that could be for that is sensitive? Okay. Are you on any medications that sometimes affect your personality or your mood? Okay. I think, oh, oops. I have another question. I think we're basically done, but what shade do you think your humor is at? And so I have a color palette that has different shades, and it goes all the way from 1 to 18. So 1 is dark humor is not your thing at all, and you never find it funny in most circumstances, like 99% of circumstances, you don't ever find it funny. And then it just kind of increases. And number 10, or I'm sorry, number 18 is you live, breathe, dark humor. And you think it's always appropriate, like 90% of the time. So again, from 1 to, so in this first half we got 1 to 9. Nine is about medium. 9 to 10 is about medium. 14 is dark. Around this is very dark. This is like darkest, like, you know when you're making food and you burn it, like that. What do they call it? Acrylamide? Something like that. Yeah. So what shade do you think your humor is? Okay. Let me note that. Okay, and today, are you looking to darken or lighten your sense of humor? Okay. Or do you want kind of a fair, like an even balance of it? So like around 9, 10. So you want to darken a bit or you want to lighten up a bit? Okay. So I am actually going to compare your sense of humor to the board, to the palette based off the answers you've given me. So wait, let me put them in the computer. Okay, and let me set that aside really quick. So I'm gonna compare your humor to myself. Okay, let's see. This much here. Okay, you're definitely not a 1. Let's see. I think you might be a little darker than you initially thought you were. Let's see. Let me go to the next page. Okay, so it looks like you're actually you're on the second half, the darker half, and I believe you're you're between 11 and 13. Yeah. So now that you have your results, do you know if you want to lighten or darken your humor? Okay, alright, that's fine. What is your ideal shade that you want to be at? Remember, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, oh, sorry, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, so... Okay, alright. Yeah, we can do that. Let me go ahead and make note for my own. Okay. So, we're going to be using this as a base. It'll make it smoother to color your humor a bit. And it says 30, but that has nothing to do with the shading chart I showed you. Okay. Okay. And it smells good. It smells like tropical coconut kind of. Alright, so let me just even that out. Your hematite. We want to make sure we cover every square inch. Your humerus majoris pattern or palette. That is a real term. You can look it up. But you should look it up though. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't be wearing my gloves. Apologies. Sorry about that. Sorry, the dye here is from another session. Turn off this heater. Okay. Make sure it's all the way on. Alright. Okay, so here's what we're going to use for the coloring. Gosh, I can never open it. Okay, so I think today we're not going to be using the black. We're going to be using a mix of this sort of, I don't know, expired mayonnaise color with this refried-ish bean color and this kind of dark brown. Alright, so we're going to be mixing those together. I just need a little water. So I'm just going to touch the sweat from my water bottle. And I'm just going to mix. And mix these colors together. Okay, make sure spread that on for you. Oh, let me rub them together actually. get right here. Make sure we get that good. This is an area it's easy to miss. Okay. You need a little bit more water sweat. See, we get a little bit more. Okay.